I promise to love faithfully. I want to talk about that later. No. I have a reason for it.
To love faithfully?
No. It was. I want to wait for Mick to be here for this because we're all old enough for this conversation. You know how like you're watching TV late at night and then it's where they're selling those fucking CDs and shit on TV. They're just playing different songs.
Yeah.
That's one of those songs that's stuck in my head from that fucking channel.
I remember those. They played all the
Oh my
older
God.
songs. Yeah.
Yes. It'd either be that or the snowiness or the high pitched noise that would wake you up with the the different colored shits. But yeah, that's not why we're here. We're here for
different colored shits. That's why we're here.
We're here for a sausage party, guys. I mean,
so I don't know if I've said this since the first episode. This is episode 6, but what the fuck did I just see?
Yo, we'll get to it. We can't because I don't want to dive into that too soon. What you're saying, what you're thinking, but we'll get to that. But holy shit,
a line was crossed that I would not expect would have been crossed.
No,
and let me say this episode had a warning at the front. A joke warning saying Amazon forced them to put a warning on this, and they were proud of it. And
oh my God,
thought that was a joke, but no, I'd say that was warranted.
Yeah, it's so fucking funny. And again, we'll get there. I promise you guys, we will get there.
Okay.
But before, you know what? Fuck it. Listen, it's a bad time to be a potato. It is a really bad time to be a potato. And being pretty much the same color as potato skin, especially in this show, brown, I understand where they're coming from. And we all look alike.
They're arresting every potato on the street.
Food profiling. It's food profiling.
Yeah.
That's what it is. They keep referring to the fact that in the last episode, Frank went. What did they didn't call it potato face? Potato head? Is that what they called it?
Yeah, potato head.
Essentially blackface.
Yep, exactly.
Yep.
That's what they're making fun of.
Yep.
And I'm just like, that part was fucking hilarious. So like the whole again, like same with last episode though. This one had a real fucking weird, strange. This part's different than last episode. Weird, strange, fucked up, funny moment, hilarious moment that we kept calling it before it happened, and then it happened. But what I was gonna say though about this episode though was like there was build up more to the story of this show from this episode, and then we do get to see a little hot dog beef, a little bit. It's starting up. It's brewing. Actually, hot dog versus bun, hot dog versus hot dog and bun.
So the cat's out of the bag. Barry knows
about the Humie.
And that Frank robbed the teeth.
Yep.
Because he figured it out.
So Frank was the potato. If we didn't tell you last episode, I don't remember. Yeah. Frank was the one in the potato sack. And he robbed the teeth.
Yep.
Barry figures it out. Arrests or questions Brenda, who just tells him right away.
Breaks down right away. I didn't expect that. She just crumbled and gave in.
She folded, man. She folded quick.
Then tries to get Barry to help break Frank's hold of break the Humie's hold over Frank.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Oh God. And that's when that scene that will never come out of our brains ever.
Which we'll get again.
Let's burn it in there.
That was oh my gosh.
So all this is taking place just to run for president of the food. So Julius is doing his campaign. Brenda decides to do her own shit in the middle of the campaign.
Well, Brenda and Frank are taking the lead. He comes in and tells Sammy the Bagel that Brenda and Frank now have the lead in votes.
Yep, and he needs them to pretty much do what he can to kind of shit on that.
The sabotage,
Yep, tells Sammy the Bagel if he goes Julius, if he goes down, Sammy goes down too.
Yeah, you lose everything. And Samuel's like, I just got everything. I can't lose everything.
Yeah, I just got everything. Don't take my show away from me. I'm getting used to all this fame.
And of course, Brenda and Frank are at odds.
Yep. They broke up, arguing, fighting.
Brenda gets Barry. She still wants to try to. I get the sense they're not completely broken up first, I think.
No, they're not.
That's why she tells Barry what's going on and tries to get Barry to help get Frank away from the Humi. Yep. Until they walk in on something.
That was just.
Well, the Humi did kind of. It sounded like he was like manipulating him.
Manipulating.
Like,
Frank?
Like, oh.
I
like
he know.
Didn't say, oh, he didn't say like it's all right, couples fight. He went straight up and said, oh no, she broke up with you.
She crazy.
You don't need her. She's crazy. I didn't want to say it because I was afraid of her.
He might have been being honest though, and the reason why I say that is because like a lot of the advice that he's giving him, he's telling him like the good and bad of a lot of shit. For one, and then like especially with this episode, like how because you get to see him more and you get to hear him more in this episode. But no, when they were talking about it, when he was like how like when the world was regular or whatever, how the people wouldn't listen. He's been in a bunch of debates, but he lost them all because he had no confidence. People didn't listen to him. He got into fights. He lost all of them. Like he was just a loser. So now he's like, oh shit, someone's actually coming to me for help, coming to me for advice, and like listening to me. So I don't feel like he's manipulating in the sense of befriending, I guess, or trying to help. Now, in the sense of what transpires in the treehouse, that's a whole other story. I don't know what the fuck is going on with that.
See, I don't know. Is the Humi smarter than we think? Was he trying to manipulate him? Because I thought that at first too.
Yeah, but you got to remember, if you remember the first, what was it, episode 1 when the Humis got up? Or no, they found him in episode 2, right?
Maybe. I don't remember.
His friends off.
Yeah, I don't remember either. I think it was.
Anyways, he was real dumb then. Like amongst his friends, he was the dumbest one. I don't know how the fuck he survived, but
yeah. Well, he's smart to the humans because he knows things of the.
They're smart to the smart to the food because he knows the human aspect of life in the world.
Yeah,
but I mean, it's still to the point where he's like, someone actually is listening to me, taking my advice, believing in me, listening to me.
I don't know. I still think he has an agenda, of course, because he's tied up. He wants to be free.
Yeah,
so now he's free. So even that scene that we witnessed could still be part of the plan.
I don't know. I feel,
even though that shit was crazy, but
so Frank fucks a Humi.
Yes, he does, and the Humi fucks Frank, and it was.
Man,
wild.
We were talking about it because the eye contact and everything. I was like, they're not gonna fuck, right?
Yeah, I think
they're not gonna cross. In my mind, I'm like, they're not gonna cross this line. They crossed the line.
Humi is helping Frank with his debate preparation.
Yes.
They lock eyes. There's a quick moment that you're like, this isn't gonna happen. And then they go back to the debate.
Because they go back. They keep talking about the debate. It's like a back and forth thing, and I think James, like you said, James is the one, or like you were saying, James. I think
they're building this section.
But when they back to the debate, I was like, oh, okay, phew, okay, they're not. I was like, okay.
And then they had another. I think it was like 3 times. The third time, it was
Frank. What are we doing?
What are we doing?
They're building sexual tension.
Oh my god! And I mean, they did everything. There was titty fucking. There was nipple licking.
Oral.
Anal.
He was sucking on Frank like he was like slapping himself in the face.
Yes, with the hot dog. Oh my gosh, I was laughing so fucking hard. Yo, I was laughing hard. I had tears in my eyes. I've never seen James laugh so hard. He's just like, man.
I had to because I was sitting because I felt the water building up in my eyes.
Oh,
I had
Episode 6 is by far the best episode. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, it's fucking wild.
It was the most outrageous for sure.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, that scene is crazy.
Like we talked, like the first episode, there's food orgy everywhere. And you're like, how the fuck do you top something like this? They topped it.
Oh, they topped and then it 100%. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go... Hey, James, Chris, you may remember this somewhat. James, I know you fucking remember this. I know you remember this. Shout out to $1 Million Worth of Game. Shout out to Wallow267. Shout out to Stories from a Cell. This is one of the things where he got his talents and salad toss and left some dressing on it after. That shit was nuts. Yo, he busted on the hot dog.
Yo, that.
Brenda and Frank get back up to the treehouse just in time to catch Frank jumping on the Humie's junk or tugging on it. Frank, in surprise, tries to talk to Brenda and Barry, and then just gets covered in semen.
Yeah, he just gets fucking
and tries to play it off as Mayo. Hey, look, it's Scott Mayo, by the way. Yeah, I cracked up at the Scott Mayo name.
This is how he looks outside. This is how it looks outside the jar.
Oh my god! I mean, they even had it where he lined up.
Bring it back. Bring it back.
That is... Yeah, bring it back. He lined up.
So he's backing up to sit on him.
That was crazy.
I'm in.
That was wild.
And I cracked up because after Brenda and Frank find him, the Humie grabs him as he's covered in cum, sticks him to his chest, and goes running off. Barry's like, he's not even controlling him. Who's controlling who?
Yeah.
Because that's how he was steering the Humies before, like jamming his head up there, grabbing their nuts.
Because Frank, because we don't understand that they're partners, because he thinks that the Humie escaped, but they're teaming up. So he thinks, he's like, wait a minute, who's controlling who? Did he steal the Humie, or did the Humie take over him and run? Like, what's going on? So they're confused. So now the next episode is going to be Barry's going to at some point going to hunt the Humie.
Got it. So yeah, because Frank and the Humie argue when they're out in the woods. By the way, the Humie is naked still
naked.
So Frank goes back to the debate. They kind of leave it as the Humie's in the woods naked. So what's going to happen with the Humie?
Hold up, we got to go back really quick before you get into this part, just because I don't want to forget this part. When the Humie and Frank leave off, the Humie sticks Frank to like his chest. That's his semen that's still stuck on Frank. That was stuck to his chest. That they run away like in the woods or some shit. Because Frank ends up wiping off all the cum with a leaf, which is just
wipes himself down.
Nature's tissue.
I guess maybe in fucking Foodtopia. I guess.
I mean, you ever take a dump in the woods and had to wipe?
Yeah,
no. Yeah, I would rather use an item of clothing. Yeah, because my luck, I'll pick like poison oak or something.
That's a risk you take.
Nah,
just out in nature.
So just picture the writing room. How long do you think it took them to write this scene without dying? They're like constantly stopping, laughing their asses off.
You know, there's somehow an even dirtier version.
That's true. They probably had to like.
You're not sitting in that room and go and like just write the dirtiest, the most ridiculous things you can think of, and then be like, "What can we piece together?"
They were definitely high. Seth Rogen's a part of this, so he was definitely coming up with these ideas. But there's definitely shit, man. I know there had to be a lot of laughter in that room.
If you're writing something, exactly. Like if you're writing something like this, and you're like, where's the line? Like, you're like, you come up with this, but you took something out because, that's just too much. Something had to be too much. I would think.
Maybe.
I can't believe Prime. That's all it took. Prime is like, you have to put this disclaimer. That's it. You're good.
I mean, we can't be surprised because The Boys is on Prime, and The Boys is live action. It's live action. I know it's not.
I understand there's wild scenes in The Boys, but you think this is not worse than The Boys?
No, hell no.
Only because it's animated.
The first episode. I'll tell you a couple reasons. Which, yes, people. Spoiler alert. We're reviewing The Boys back in the background. It's going to take a little bit, but we'll get it out there. This is the test tube, which one of you motherfuckers is actually watching. Drop something down in the comments about The Boys. But no, you had graping in there, you had murder in there, and this is just fucking food. Like in Foodtopia, the boys, you had the graping, you had actually had the graping and murdering, and probably both.
Yeah, but
And
that's common. That's still common stuff that's in regular movie and TV. This is like a taboo. Like normal, you don't normally see this shit. You don't see a person fucking food. Even if it's animated, it's crazy.
Actually,
slapping a hot dog against their face.
Never mind. We're not going to talk about that.
A hot dog sucking on a human's nipples?
No, but you've never seen.
I'm not even sure what he was doing with the Humi's junk. To be honest,
me either. We just see him inside the underwear and just going.
Yeah,
the underwear just going crazy.
It kind of just looked like he was jumping up and down on the dude's balls when Frank and Brenda came in.
Oh my god.
It was a wild time. It was a wild fucking.
It was
fucking. Listen,
that's a teabagging I've never seen before.
Not at all. And a fucking so seeing as how the hot dog got its salad tossed.
Yeah, yeah, it did.
That's just.
I mean, there's usually a salad at a cookout.
That's true.
I thought the fucking Humi was going to try to eat him.
That's what I really thought he was going to bite him or something.
I didn't really think that just because it's like I feel like Frank's too big of a character to where you would kill him off now.
No, it wouldn't kill him off. I'm just saying like he would have attempted and Frank would have said, "What the hell are you doing?" Like trying to bite him or something.
Okay.
Because he got the taste of him. Like because when he licked him and shit, he's like, "Ooh, he remembers food."
Taste of in more ways than one, which is just.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he got a taste.
They got a taste of each other, actually. Just what the fuck? Yo, when he jumped in his asshole and it was all dark and he opened his eyes, all you see was his eyeballs. And, he just started jumping around. You just see his eyes moving around and just bouncing around and shit. Probably. Oh gosh. So he climbed in his ass and was jumping around in there and probably tossing this out all at once. That is a fucking crazy fucking thing. That's what we just fucking watched.
That is
like, can you wrap your head around that? That's what the fuck we just watched, guys. This is the shit we put ourselves through. And it's funny.
Oh man. It is funny.
I was like, wow. No, seriously, that was just I was not expecting that.
No.
I all the way up till I'll say like the parts we kept thinking, is it gonna happen? Is it gonna happen? Is it gonna happen? I was like, all right, if anything, he's gonna put the hot dog in his ass and that's it. But no, they did a whole lot fucking more.
I guess to their credit, they didn't give away that's where this was going in the previous 5 episodes. This is not like we saw the
no.
coming.
That's what that's what I'm saying. We didn't see it coming until
it's a good thing.
We didn't see this coming until it came, which is just I don't know anywhere. I don't know how else to put that. I don't know how else to put that shit. But what in the actual fuck? What in the actual fuck? Which we have 2 more episodes, guys. Which means we need to find another like short series, short episode. You know what I mean, like half hour or less type of thing. We'll find something. But people, hey, if you guys are watching this, drop something down in the comments. We want something that's newer, and you just want to see us talk about it. Half hour episodes or less. Because we're working on something else for our long form stuff for the shows. We just told you. But let us know down in the comments. We'll try to find something that's funny or something good. 8 to 10 episodes. Something like that. This was a good one though. This I'm ready to rate. I gave this one a 9. This was just fucking funny. This was funny. You had a little, like I said, you had a little bit more to the story. And I can't wait to see what happens in the next 2 fucking episodes. I really can't. And this episode was just like, what the fuck? Just what the fuck?
I'm here with the 9. By the way, we didn't even talk about it. They have the debate.
Yes.
That's what you want to call it. Sammy hosts the debate at the very end. That's when Brenda splits with Frank. Splices, so she basically cuts their lead in half. And those 2 get in a fight, and everybody goes to Julius's side. So now Julius has been named leader of the food.
Yep. What do you rate this episode, James?
I'm going also with a 9.
Nice. Oh, also with that the whole debate thing. So the debate happens. Brenda and Frank are arguing like in the back, and then like you said, they split. Brenda also let the food. I was gonna say let the people know, but let the food know
Frank fucked a Humie.
that Frank is a Humie fucker. That's exactly what she called him. And then
Humie stank all over them.
Yeah. He was like, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. He's like, I'll have sex with every one of you in here. And she's like, wait, yeah,
just give me a chance.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh
so,
my god.
And pretty much, yeah, like you said, Julius won the debate. So now he's the leader of the food, and that's pretty much how the episode ends. So we're gonna see what happens next.
2 episodes left.
Shit. 2 episodes left.
Yeah.
But I guess we can wrap this one up though.
Yep, good episode.
This was a good one. And again, people, come right over on here to Popcorn and Pints right over here on YouTube and see some more of what we're going to be discussing. Check out Stories from a Bar. Check out Horror with Source 30. Links are in the description. Again, it is not a good time to be a potato, people. It's rough out there for them.
No. I kind of want some French fries now.
Let's stick up for them spuds. Fries does sound pretty good right now.
It does, right?
Or
Cheesy
nice
fries. No, baked potatoes are nasty.
You watch your whore mouth.
I'm not into baked potatoes. Like that's like my least favorite potato.
Both of you watch your whore mouths. What about mash? Do you eat mashed potatoes?
No.
Gravy? What is wrong with you?
Gravy I just don't like.
No.
Because it's brown.
I love roasted. I love roasted.
I used to
potatoes.
love gravy. I don't like it anymore.
I love it. But anyway, people, Foodtopia.
Fucking potatoes.
French fries, potatoes.
I'm Irish. I can always want some kind of potato.
That's true. And a beer.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're out of here, people. Peace.
Peace.
Thanks for